back, Busteroonies. We are on a mission today at Disney Springs. We are getting Gideon's cookie of the month. They've had a brand new cookie out since the beginning of June. This is just when I'm scooting my little booty out here. I'm not gonna lie, I have had this one before. It's the cookie butter butterscotch, and I know I like it, but I'm gonna see if it's the same as it has been before. I also want to see what merch is new, specifically because I heard just this morning actually that World of Disney rearranged their entire store. So I'm gonna go see what that looks like, because I've only ever seen it the way that they've had it arranged since I've been visiting. I'm not gonna lie, I got really lucky because when I first pulled up, this was just ending. Also, the food trucks are gone. I literally saw that this morning, but I didn't believe it. And now that I'm here and they're gone, they're gone. That's so weird. I don't trust that this is not gonna come back and turn around and surprise roundhouse kick me in the face. So we're probably gonna get Gideon's and skedaddle, because if there's one thing I hate, it's getting wet. And if there's another thing I hate, it's getting wet in shoes that shouldn't be wet. So we'll see. Honestly, this isn't bad. This is probably, honestly, this is probably the same as I waited in last time, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe like a little bit longer, like 3 groups longer, but that's literally not bad at all. This one's so cute. Oh my goodness. It reminds me of Mario when he gets the power up and he's the fox. But I was also completely wrong. The cold brew that's supposed to be with it is this almond cookie cold brew, which I did know. I literally just forgot. We're gonna get cookie, butter, butterscotch, and I'm gonna get this almond cookie cold brew. And then I might get this triple chocolate, because I've had the banana, I've had the original, but I've never had the triple chocolate, and I'm a chocolate freak, so we might do that. I'm probably definitely too late for the morning exclusive coffee cake cookie. I ain't getting this dark coffee cake cookie unless I stay here until 8:30, and it's currently 2. I jinxed it. It's raining. Not super bad, but enough for it to be annoying and enough for it to be mad at myself that I left the umbrella in the car because I didn't think it was gonna come back. But I verbalized it, so of course it came back. But I'm almost there, so I'm not getting out of line. I think I talked about this in my last video at Gideon's, but everybody in here, all these characters, they obviously all have lore behind them. They're not just creepy just to be creepy. I mean, they are, but there's stories behind them. This is it. Coming for her. And this is also the limited edition cake that they have too for right now. Cookie butter, butterscotch cake slices. You can get whole cakes too, but they're almost $100. I looked last night on the website, it's $98 for a whole cake. These are huge, by the way. So I don't think you need a whole cake. I think you could get away with just 1 slice. All right, we got the goods. Still pouring. I don't know where I'm gonna sit and eat this, but we're gonna figure it out. I look like a Victorian child because I had to put my hair up. Very fitting. I also didn't realize that I was hoping this would happen, but I had no expectations. I was there during warm cookie hour between 10 and 11 and between 2 and 3. If you didn't know, it's warm cookie hour, so you can get your cookies warmed up. But of course now, my warm cookie, I don't think I've ever been to Gideon's during warm cookie hour, and it figures now for the first time ever. Now it's raining and I can't even eat this right now. I feel it in the bag, it's warm. I'm not gonna lie, I just sat down because what do I have to lose? I'm already wet. My butt is getting more wet right here sitting down, but I'm already wet, so why am I trying to find somewhere dry? Almond cookie cold brew. She's got almond, brown sugar, and vanilla. Why is there a bird squawking at me right now? I hear you, but I can't see you. That reminds me of, this tastes a lot like the shaken Jamaican cold brew from Joffrey's. Not to a T, but a little bit. Definitely tastes the almond. The almond is I'm not gonna lie, sometimes the almond is a punch in the face, but she's good. Tell me this does not look like a pumpkin spice flavor, I swear to God. There's probably a good amount of people walking by me that are wondering what the heck's wrong with me and why I'm sitting here in the rain just taking it, just fully, completely taking it. But it's because I have to rip my cookie for you. That was not down the middle. That was so bad. It even smells like pumpkin. Swear to God, literally it smells like it would be a pumpkin spice cookie. First bite and probably last one outside, because It's not letting up. Like I need to go inside a store. There's something in that that's giving me pumpkin spice, and it's not the cinnamon. Your little chips are definitely butterscotch chips. There's definitely cinnamon or nutmeg or something in the cookie itself because you can see it. Yeah, I realized well after the fact that there's water literally entirely completely between the phone screen case and my actual phone screen. Like, I don't even know how the phone is working right now, genuinely. Of course, I went in the bathroom to wipe everything off, my phone, myself, my cookie, and now it stopped completely. No rain at all whatsoever. If I would have left my house like 40 minutes after the fact, I wouldn't have gotten caught in that. But then I also wouldn't have gotten a warm cookie. But like I said, my cookie wasn't warm, my cookie was wet. So I apologize if that little Gideon's review there totally completely sucked. I didn't plan on that happening, but like I said, I verbalized it. And because I said it out loud, it manifested into reality. So here's your lesson. Don't ever say something that you don't want to be a reality, because it just might happen. But that also kind of, I feel like, shows the more realistic side of Disney. Like, yes, it's Florida. It's not always sunshine and rainbows, and so just expect the unexpected. Obviously, don't consistently think about the unexpected, but occasionally expect the unexpected. But the cookie, I feel like it was definitely, like I said, like pumpkin spicy. Like, it was really weird because you're expecting like this cookie butter, like butterscotch, and cookie butter kind of is to an extent like that cinnamony, nutmeggy, brown sugary type of flavor, but I wasn't getting that. I was getting mostly cinnamon, and it was like pumpkin spice. I felt like it was fall season. The cookie butter, like that streusel on top, the sugar that I was talking about, that definitely helps cut some of that cinnamon, because otherwise it's way too much cinnamon or nutmeg, whatever that is. So it's like you need those butterscotch chips that actually taste like butterscotch, and then you need the cookie butter streusel, that little sugar on top that tastes like the cookie butter, to help cut the cinnamon of the cookie. Otherwise it's not, I don't know, I don't think it would be enjoyable. It might be fine. I think on a scale from 1 to 10, this one's probably sitting at, I want to say like a 6 or a 7, and it feels so bad to say that because Gideon's is my babe. I love her, I really do, but this was not the same as last year, and you think it would be. I wonder, I've never had their cake slices before. That's another thing I want to try too, is their cake slices. They're just ginormous, and I don't know how that would like keep. So if I would try it here and then I would take it home, I don't know how much longer it would keep on my hour drive back home. I will also say this, if you don't follow Gideon's on Instagram or Gideon's on any social media in general, it is a really good idea because they do have random cookies, random cake slices, random that's not posted that people don't know about that specific day only, and you wouldn't know unless you happen to follow them on social media. There's actually been a lot that I've seen since I've been following them on Instagram that I didn't even know that they did on a consistent basis. Alright. I heard this has a new layout, so we're gonna see, and that they did. This is different. Wait, I'm like lost. I feel stupid. I don't think I like this. No, this is where my hats are supposed to be. My hats are not here. What is happening? I don't like not knowing where I am or where I'm going. Oh my god. No, this is completely different. It's hard to like pinpoint what's new because I don't know where I am. The shirts aren't new. Like the placement of the shirts is new where it is in the store, but none of these shirts are new. These don't look like they would be new, but these are new. Or at least these are new to me. But I love that these are like very old school. Like they don't design stuff like this anymore. I wonder if they have any more like Father's Day stuff in here that I'm just not noticing. Then we have our 20th anniversary of Cars coming up too. So you see all of your Cars merch on top of Piston Peak coming. It's also because of the 20th anniversary, which I did not know, and I just found that out recently. And I just want to know why everything is turning 20 years old. You know how old this makes me feel? Oh, you already know I love this. Because I've been on my Croc hunt. My Crocs are officially over a year old and I feel like I'm due for a new pair. The only thing that's missing is the yellow ones are not over here. And I actually, with my perusing, I have not seen the yellow ones like at all, which is surprising because those were like the hot commodity. They didn't have, or they didn't used to have, all the little character bags all together over here like this. As much as I'm lost, I feel like the way that they did things, it makes sense. Like everything has their own little designated section now, whereas before it was kind of just all like sporadically placed. But I feel like everything has a home. So now it's like more organized. Not only your mugs, but then your cups, all your cups are in the same section. Look how cute he is. What a guy. We're starting, as we get closer, we're starting to get more 250th celebration. Like they had a couple before, but it's like now they're really starting to put it out. Cause this bag, I have not seen this bag. Same with these. I'm not a jewelry girl, but these are kind of cute. And I was confused when I was seeing so much stitch, but it only took this jersey to make me realize why they have so much stitch. June 26th. Yeah. And Disney, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed with your lack thereof of a Pride section. Like, this is it? This is it for Pride Month? A whole month? Like, I'll give it to you, that's cute. But this is it. A whole month, and this is it. That's kind of upsetting. All of your ears also have a home. I see some that might be new, or they're new to me. These? Wait, stop. These are so cute. Wait, these are so cute. You're kidding. You are so kidding. Oh my god. Wait, I want these. I don't even wear ears like that anymore, but I want these. Wait. I have also never seen these for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. The audacity to have these plastered all around and then only have one little teeny tiny booth for your Pride merchandise. Well, that's a thing happening at the co-op. I didn't know about that. Nobody said anything about that. This is new and very cute, but kind of like not my vibe, so I wouldn't get it, but it's pink, and then like the lettering has like this lacy material. Very cutie sweetie baby pie. These are lounge flies. Lounge flies. You're kidding. Alright, gorgeous. Let's see what you got. Where is this? Where is he? I've never needed anything more in my life. Look at him. We have a new little section over here. I have never seen this Cheshire Cat shirt before. This is actually really cute. You don't ever see Lucifer merch anymore for obvious reasons. Some of these are new too. Oh, you're kidding me. Very cute. I love, you don't ever see anything with Huey, Dewey, and Louie, but this is nice. I like how they're promoting Mickey Mouse Clubhouse live at Hollywood Studios. He's so sassy. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we have a lot of new shirts, like actually within the wall itself, but it doesn't really show like everything they have. So it's like if you're over here looking at all this new stuff, you miss all this new stuff because they're not promoting all of it, but a lot of it is brand spanking new. As much as it was hard to tell what was new because everything was like moved around, I feel like they did have a lot of new stuff, but I also haven't really looked at merch in a while, like at the parks, but I also haven't been to the Springs looking at merch in a while either. Like I've been here, but I just haven't been looking at the merch. And I feel like as much as I was saying, this isn't new, I'm lost, I don't like this, I feel like there's actually a lot of new stuff. And new everything. New shirts, new crew necks, new ears, new hat, new literally everything. Like all around the board. Disney's really on it. I was just walking around like, oh, all they did was just throw stuff around and randomly reorganize everything. Everything made sense. As much as I was lost and as much as I kept saying I didn't like that genuinely everything they did makes sense. I feel like this changed because this is not what this was last time I checked. Realistically though, this cold brew has been almondy throughout the entirety of me drinking this, as long as I've had this, even with the ice melting now, so it's like slightly watered down. very, very almondy. Like, you can definitely, over any other flavor, even over the coffee itself, you taste the almond. So if you don't like almond, I would not get this. For me personally, almonds like hit or miss, because a lot of the time almond like extract and almond flavoring just reminds me of marzipan, and I really do not like marzipan at all. It's a very it's like a taste that you have to get used to almost, and marzipan I just haven't gotten used to yet. So that's how I feel about almond. I don't always like it, but sometimes I can tolerate it. And here it hasn't been bad, but like I said, it's difficult because it overpowers the coffee. So if you're someone who doesn't really like the taste of coffee, you might like this. But if you are like me and you want your coffee to taste like coffee, you might not like this. But speaking of coffee, all 4 parks, including Disney Springs actually, so I could get another coffee today. All 4 parks with Disney Springs, so there's a total of 5 new coffees / cold brews. All have new coffees / cold brews specific to the park and or Disney Springs. And I want to try them all. The only exception is Epcot. I might not want to try Epcot. I don't know what it's called, but it's Fruity Pebbles, and I don't think I'm gonna like that. I've never been the kind of person that thought I would enjoy fruit with my coffee, so I think Epcot might be the only one that I'm gonna skip out on. But now that I remembered that, now I might have to go looking for this coffee. My favorite. Stop, what is that? What are those? Oh, you're so cute. Oh my goodness. Wait. There's lore. Look at it. I don't keep up on these either, but I heard they have new ears keychains, and I also heard they have new Loungefly keychains. I keep going in there hoping that they'll have either updated like Chip and Dale, or they'll have the Winnie the Pooh summer collection where they're all in their little swimsuits. I don't even think that's on the Disney website anymore, but I still want those so bad. Okay, Disney, you're starting to redeem yourself, even though this isn't technically Disney, this is technically Coke's doing. There's what I was talking about, which I also hope there's like more to come Father's Day wise, because if this is it, like I've seen a few things merch wise, but if this is it, that's so sad. Heavily promoting Toy Story 5, as they should. Look at that leapfrog. He's even got a menacing face. I don't like him. We're doing better. Even though not Disney, it's Coca-Cola, but we're inside of Disney, so we'll give you half a brownie point. I fear a new set of wants has made its arrival at the Coca-Cola store. So that set was new, but this set is also new. They don't have like a lot that's new, but this is definitely one of them for 4th of July / the 250th. Okay, remember last time when I showed this guy? They didn't have this guy or this guy last time. Oh my god, look. You're kidding me. You know when there's just not a thought behind those eyes? That's just like what he looks like. Like, I gotta take him home and I gotta protect him because he's so cute and maybe stupid that he might not survive unless I take him home. Unless I take all of them home. Look, this one's giving me the side eye. He wants to come too. And that one. Oh no. I truthfully don't ever want to do this. I only come up here for this. And I don't do it every time, but sometimes, like, it's literally almost 360. Look how cool this is. Gotta do it. I don't really have to, but I did it last time, so I might as well. I didn't realize this when I was in here last time, because I was on the other side. They have Chicken Guy merch in here. That's kind of cool. I don't think I ever would be obsessed with Guy Fieri that much that I would feel the need to get Chicken Guy merch, but, you know, to each their own. 4th of July and 250th, I guess, but those kind of go hand in hand. And these also. I don't think any of these were here last time either. Same with these, or this, not these. I don't think I saw this either, and this I really like because for some reason this is giving me like Hollywood Studios vibes, and I really could not tell you why. The only problem with me having multiple agendas is the fact that I keep going in opposite ends of Disney Springs property, and then I have to go all the way back to the other end of Disney Springs property. I swear I've literally walked like the same strips like 3 or 4 times today. Whenever I walk Disney Springs property, I'm always like, wow, this is way bigger than I think it is. The more that I walk it consistently, like the whole thing, the more I'm like, yeah, this isn't that big. Some nice little Paramore on this rainy bipolar afternoon. I typically lately I like stop for whoever is like performing there, like whatever they're doing, it's good, or it's like my genre that like I like to listen to that you typically don't hear, that people don't perform, so I stop. Like, when do you ever hear somebody performing Paramore, especially at Disney Springs? Like, that's not a common thing that happens. I got her. I just filmed a TikTok and I got her. The cinnamon crunch latte, which is the one that Disney Springs is supposed to have, and then all 4 other parks have their own too. And then what's really cute is they give you this like little stamp card too, so it's like you can make sure you hit all your bases, I guess. I feel like I would remember where I tried the coffee, but I guess they just want to make sure. But I do think that this is really stinking cute, and I wish they would put this on a shirt. Don't look at my nails. My Gideon's bag is literally falling apart inside of my purse, and I don't know what to do about that. But it's good, and we're gonna do a hot take. I think this is tasting better than Gideon's right now, but I think it's only tasting better than Gideon's because cold brew typically doesn't have the espresso taste that I like with my coffee. That latte taste where you like literally actually can like taste the espresso, but like a dumbed down espresso, so it's not like as watered down as coffee is, but it's not like taking a pure shot of espresso. That's what I like. Like, I like to be able to actually taste the concentrated espresso in here, but not so much that you can actually taste the espresso. Does that make sense, or do I sound like a crazy person? I probably look like a crazy person too, because I'm literally just sitting. I'm just sitting like this. I never finished my sentence before, but I think, hot take, I think my pass holder Disney Springs coffee is better than my Gideon's cold brew was this morning, but only because I think I wanted the taste of a latte. I did not want the taste of a cold brew. So that's on me. Nothing against Gideon's, that's on me, and I just prefer the latte taste. They're both good, but preferences. You have your preferences. Having preferences doesn't necessarily make something bad. It just means you would prefer it differently. I feel like that by the time I leave, I should have on the roster whether or not Disney's redemption has worked. Good job. I'm proud. I think I only have like 2 more stores, and then I'm out of merch, and then I think I've checked like everything, maybe, possibly. All right, we're back on it. Back on my agenda. You see what I mean? By my like little side quests take me like way across to the other end of the property. Hello? Are you kidding? Are you literally kidding me right now? These are also both new. Your little 4th of July 250 celebration section. This I haven't seen yet today. I wish they would make more of these, but I think they're done. Like, they have all the princess ones, but now they stopped making new ones, and so I think they're done. And I'm really sad because I really like these. This is new, and I really like this one. A park for the youth of all ages. That's so cute. And this, it never ends. It's all new. Everything's just new. Everything. I didn't get to look over here before, but this is new. Typically, like, these don't change, but this I know is new. Don't know how long it's been here. I mean, that's not new. These are, though. I don't know how long this has been here because I haven't looked over here in a while, but these are all new. That's kind of cool. You got these new little babies at the little open bar right outside of Splitsville. But I finished my second coffee of the day. I got my cookie, and I checked out all the merch I wanted to. So I think we're done. We're leaving, much to my dismay, but it's also getting hot. Did you see that little pause I just did? I couldn't find my car in the parking lot. But it is getting spicy hot, so I honestly prefer not to be out in this right now. It definitely, that heat and humidity picked up once the rain went away. We're leaving. Me and my Camry are leaving. How fitting. We're starting this, or what? We're ending this the same way that we started this. It's always my car. Me and my car. Me and the Camry. I just saw a cast member ride by with a golf cart with rainbow ducks on it, and I'm pretty sure it was for Pride. Good job, Disney. Also, this is the state of my poor Gideons right now, and look at what that poor little car looks like. I'm hoping it dries on the way home because it's still so wet. Oh my god, my poor cookie. After an hour ride home, we're looking a little disheveled. It's dry. It is dry, I'll give it that. It's not wet at all anymore, but that's not a good look. That is still wet. I wonder if my cookie's wet. She's very, very wet. But I think it kind of is funny. It kind of put itself back together again a little bit. This is like wet sand right now, my poor cookie. But I think that's it for me today. This car is roasty, toasted hot, and I want to turn my AC on, but I can't because every time I do this, fun fact if you didn't know, every time I do this, I'm sitting here with my car off, because if I turn my car on, then my phone is going to connect to my Bluetooth, and then I'm not going to be able to record. So I just sit here and I just take it for a couple minutes in the heat while I record this. Thank you for coming on my mission with me today. We got the cookie. We got the cookie, I'll say that. I love Gideon's, I really do. But today I feel like that almond cold brew and the cookie butter butterscotch, they just weren't hitting like I wanted them to. And I'm so sad because I love Gideon's, but these just were not good. That pass holder coffee though, that pass holder coffee was good. And we got to check out some new merch too. Some new merch, as if there wasn't a plethora of new merch literally everywhere. Like there were so many things. Sometimes Disney releases so many things that I question, have I genuinely just never seen this before and this has been around for forever? Or is this actually new? All the things. Thank you for getting me out of my house today. As always, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, Bustaroonies.